there, this is Toby Charles here, and today I'm in the commentary box at the Bökelbergstadion in Mönchengladbach, where, as you can see, there's a great crowd, a capacity crowd of 35,000 for the game between Borussia Mönchengladbach, the reigning West German champions, in the light strip there, and lining up now on the right of your screen in the dark strip, Hamburg SV. This promises to be a great game because these two are, on paper anyway, two of the leading teams in Germany. The champions, Borussia, at present, second in the league. Hamburg, 8th in the table. They've had a disappointing season, even though they've got some great players in their ranks. But as I said, it should be a great game. The two captains there, Nogly, Peter Nogly on the right, and Bertl, folks, of course, I'm sure you'll all recognize him on the left. Talking to the referee, Mr. Meuser from Ingelheim. Peter Nogly, like Bertl, folks, a West German international. Nogly, one of the best centre-backs in the game, and of course, Bertl, folks, as we all know, one of the best defensive full-backs anyway in the world. A great captain and a great inspirer of his teammates. He really can lead them to great heights. And naturally, the home fans here in the stadium are hoping that he's going to do that today. There's number 7 in the middle there for Hamburg. That's Keegan, the English international. I saw him play recently in the game between England and Italy at Wembley. I was there for that match, and Keegan had a fine match. It's Borussia Mönchengladbach to kick off, though. And straight away, let me give you the two teams. The champions playing under their trainer, Udo Lattek, with Kleff in goal. So Wolfgang Kleff is back in goal. Wolfgang Kneip, who stood in for Kleff for a long time, almost a season and a half, has been off form in recent matches. It was one of the reasons for the bad start to the season by Mönchengladbach, the uncertainty of Kneip in goal. And Kleff now has made a great comeback. He's in goal today, then. The back four of Bertl, folks, number 2, Wittkamp, number 4, Bonhof, number 5, Klinkhammer, number 3. In midfield, Schäffer, number 6, Wimmer, number 8, Kulik, number 10. Number 7, I'm sure you all recognize him, Alan Simonsen, the little Danish international. Then Del Hayer, number 9, and Heynckes, who's also made a great recovery, a great comeback, number 11. There's Del Hayer on the ball, probably the fastest player in the Mönchengladbach team over the initial 10 or 12 meters. And then Hamburg SV under their stand-in trainer, the deputy trainer, their ex-Turkish goalkeeper, Arkoç Özcan. They're playing with Rudi Kargus, West German international, in goal. The back four of Ripp, number 2, Kaltz, number 6, Nogly, the captain, number 3, and Hidien, number 5. There's Rudi Kargus. In midfield, Zaczyk, number 9, Memering, number 4, Magath, number 10, and Keegan, number 7, playing in midfield. So Hamburg playing 4-4-2 with the two front runners, Keller, number 8, and Steffenhagen, number 11. As I said, I saw England play Italy in that World Cup qualifying match, which England won 2-0. And there, England used Keegan as a front runner, as a target man, with the midfield players hitting balls through to him. But Hamburg have tended to use him as a midfield player, although he's up on the left wing position at the present, being challenged by Bonhof. And Keegan wins a corner. And I think Keegan is better when he's going forward, when he's up front. There he is. In tremendous form at present. Getting tremendous write-ups week after week. And actually in the European Cup final in Rome last May, Keegan was marked by Bertl, folks, when Liverpool played Mönchengladbach. But it looks today as if Udo Lattek has put Rainer Bonhof against Keegan. That's interesting, because actually Keegan gave Bertl, folks, a real runaround in Rome. And obviously this could have had a psychological effect on Bertl. And so Udo Lattek wants Rainer Bonhof, there he is there, to take over the job today. Little back heel there, but Del Hayer won't get to that one. Still, it's a corner for Mönchengladbach. Number 5 is Hidien. Hamburg, actually, without 3 of their regular team. Those 3 being Bullion, the Yugoslav international fullback. And then their international, German international outside left, Vogts, and Willi Reimann, their centre forward. But they've got so many good players in their ranks that this shouldn't make all that much difference. Oh, tackle, a very hard tackle by Bonhof on Keegan. Here it is again, Bonhof really going in from the back. He actually got the ball, though, but he got Keegan at the same time. So it's a free kick for Hamburg. Even though Hamburg haven't been playing well in recent weeks because they haven't been able to field a settled side, and also because of the resignation of their manager Peter Krohn and also their trainer Rudi Gutendorf. So a lot of things have been happening in Hamburg. Because of that, they haven't been doing well. But even so, I'm sure that Mönchengladbach know that this won't be easy. And Wolfgang Kleff diving off his line there, getting there before Keller. There's Keller, number 8. You can see that again. Magath coming in and Keller coming in there as well. But Kleff catching that ball very cleanly, bringing it down. And now Kulik. As I was saying, I'm sure Mönchengladbach won't take this game easy because in their last 3 matches here, during the last 3 seasons at home against Hamburg, they haven't been able to win a single game. They've drawn 2 and lost 1. Bonhof. Klinkhammer being challenged by Keegan, and Keegan winning that ball. Keegan shaking his head, but I think he was shaking it more because of Klinkhammer's actions or reaction, and also the reaction of the crowd, because it was obviously a goal kick. And what is more important, the referee, Mr. Meuser, thought so as well. Magath now, also a West German international. So many fine players on the field here today. We should really see some great stuff. Number 5, that was Hidien trying to go through, but now Simonsen. To Kulik. Winfried Schäffer. Wimmer, who's also been in tremendous form in recent weeks. He's got Keegan in front of him. Leaves it for Bonhof. Can Bonhof get a shot in? Yes, he can. Oh, that's not far off target. As you may know, Rainer Bonhof really has got a tremendous shot, one of the hardest shots in the game. He didn't quite catch hold of that one, but it still wasn't far past that post. Kargus having to scramble across the face of his goal. And Steffenhagen, Arno Steffenhagen, backheeling it to Keegan. Steffenhagen and Klinkhammer. Now the whistle had gone. Fouled by Steffenhagen. Wimmer. And Heynckes. But now Kulik. And Nogly. Hidien down the line, trying to find Keegan, but Bonhof there. So as I said, Bonhof has been given the job of marking Kevin Keegan. It looks as if Vogts is playing against Keller, the Hamburg striker. And there's Vogts going upfield. Wimmer back inside, and Schäffer. One of the secrets of Mönchengladbach's success is that they rarely waste possession. Into the middle, Ripp heading clear. And Keegan with a bit of room to move in. Steffenhagen. It was a bad one, though. Trying to find Manfred Kaltz, who'd moved up on the left. Kaltz having to go back now. Simonsen. Alan Simonsen beats Magath and gets in his cross. There's Heynckes. Oh, the ball just over his head. Heynckes had moved away from Ripp. Number 9 there, by the way, Klaus Zaczyk, midfield man, even though he's wearing the number 9 shirt. Good tackle by Vogts, but Memering back to Steffenhagen. Peter Nogly. He's got a shot as well. And Kleff. There's Wolfgang Kleff. Not only a fine goalkeeper, but a great character as well. He loves a laugh, he loves a joke. And even though he was suffering from injury and then had the disappointment of over a year sitting on the substitutes bench. He never gave up hoping, never gave up training, worked hard all the time, and now he's being rewarded by finding his place back in the team. Simonsen. Oh, beautiful through pass to Del High. There's the cross. Heynckes, there's it there. It's in the net. What a goal. What a beautiful goal by Heynckes. And he goes over to congratulate Del High for that fine cross. But it all started with this pass from Simonsen, splitting open the defence. Del High on the run. Heynckes at the far post, unmarked. And really just inside that post and giving Kargus in the Hamburg goal no chance at all. Well, there's Heynckes, and that's his 8th goal in 9 National League games since he's made a comeback. And that obviously shows how important he is for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Heynckes, a tremendous cheer for him there, and deservedly so. But at the start of the season, when Mönchengladbach weren't playing well, when they were without Heynckes, all the defence was concentrating mainly on Alan Simonsen. He had no support at all. But since Heynckes has come back and come back with a bang, this has given Simonsen a lot more room to move in. And Heynckes as well. The defence has had to spread out. And really this comeback of Heynckes has started the Mönchengladbach revival. Not all that long ago, they were only 11th in the table. Now, as I said, they're second, just 2 points behind the league leaders, Cologne. Alan Simonsen. The little Danish player is everywhere. Rainer Bonhof. Oh, a good pass to Simonsen. A bit hard, though. He had difficulty controlling it. I think Bonhof sometimes doesn't know his own strength. Schäffer with the throw-in. Heynckes. Oh, what a beautiful pass. You couldn't see Klinkhammer racing up there, but there he is. But he's well stopped by Steffenhagen. Still, he gets the second bite of the cherry. Into the middle. Heynckes with a flick. Heynckes couldn't quite get hold of that one. The idea was right, going for that far post, trying to flick it round. Couldn't quite get it there, though. Ball skidding off the top of his head. Ripp. A man who has the job, by the way, of marking Heynckes, and it's not a very easy job, as you could see just now. There's Heynckes. Oh, that pass intended for Simonsen, who was running into the gap. Bonhof, can he get a shot in? No, he can't. Nogly was there. Nogly finds Keegan. There's Nogly again. And Manfred Kaltz. And straight into the stomach there of Wolfgang Kleff. Got his body right behind that one. Herbert Wimmer down the line, but Simonsen couldn't quite keep it in. Memering. Also a very talented player, Kasper Memering, number 4. There's Memering again. And Simonsen trying to anticipate what Memering was going to do. Kaltz. Down goes Keller there. I think he was asking for a penalty. Let's have a look at that again. Vogts came in. It's difficult to say, really. I think it was 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Del High. Christian Kulik. Winfried Schäffer. Rainer Bonhof. Well, that's unusual for him to make a mistake like that. And another one. Let's invade Vogts. Simonsen tries one. Oh, and it wasn't far off target. That was a very intelligent shot there by Simonsen. He saw that Kargus was off his line about 6 or 7 meters, so he tried to chip it over his head, which he did very successfully, but he also chipped it over the top of the bar as well. Keegan. Well, there's one thing about Hamburg, they're not just concentrating on defensive football. Oh, Simonsen! What a beautiful pass, there's Del High! Right through on his own, it must be no! Kargus! Oh, what a chance that was! And what a fine save by Rudi Kargus, the Hamburg goalkeeper. Look at that pass from Simonsen, really splits open the defense. Del High tries to go round Kargus, almost made it, but now Wimmer! Across the face of the goal! Well, it's all happening there in the Hamburg penalty area. Twice within the space of about 30 seconds. Mönchengladbach almost going 2 up. And naturally, they're getting tremendous support from the home crowd. Zaczyk, though, and Keegan. Manfred Kaltz. Memering. His shot, his cross rather, blocked by Wittkamp. Another corner. Well, some really exciting end-to-end play here. There's Vogts and Keller. Keegan winning the ball in the air again there. He's really like a piece of elastic, Kevin Keegan. Or like a jack in the box, actually, would be a better expression. He can jump so high. There's Wimmer. There's Simonsen. He tries one. A couple of meters past the post. But as I was saying, since Heynckes has been back in the side, Alan Simonsen are enjoying a lot more freedom of movement because it's impossible for the defence to concentrate on just one man now. And in addition, the inclusion of Karl Del Haier in the team has also made a difference to the Mönchengladbach side because Del Haier is so fast. At the moment, the only thing he lacks is a bit of confidence and coolness under pressure. Beautiful play here by Mönchengladbach. Wimmer and Kargus. Wimmer couldn't quite pull it back far enough and high enough. And it looks as if Hamburg are bringing on a substitute. Stripping off there was Horst Bertl. And I can see that Zaczyk is limping. Kulik. Del Haier. Simonsen. And he's already got 2 players on him, look. Not a good pass there from Alan Simonsen. Offside. Christian Kulik had run through into an offside position. Nogly pushing his team forward. Then a bad one. No, Keegan's going to get to that one first. That was too far ahead of Wimmer. Amazing thing about Keegan, he's got... he must have tremendous reserves of energy because he's all over the place. He's in the right back position, the left wing, the centre forward. He's in midfield. He moves up to take the return pass. He goes back to help out in defence. Really is a great asset to the team. Ripp. But Heynckes is back with him, and that's good in football to see that happening. And when the full-back moves up to attack, the forward that he's marking goes back with him. So this is total football, complete man-to-man marking. Keegan offside. Bonhof with the free kick. And there's Horst Bertl coming on. Zaczyk going off, Horst Bertl coming on. So Hamburg have used up one of their substitutes. We didn't really see what happened to Zaczyk. There he is. Not limping too badly, actually. But he's only just returned to the side after a long layoff through injury, so if he took a bit of a bump, although I didn't see him take one, then obviously the trainer, Özcan, must think that Zaczyk shouldn't be kept on the pitch, otherwise he can aggravate his old injury and be out again for a couple of weeks. Christian Kulik with a high one. Nogly there. Werner Bonhof. Steffenhagen now. That pass was intended for Keegan, but I think it was given at the wrong moment, actually, just as Keegan was running inside into the middle. The Englishman still hasn't worked out a complete understanding with his teammates. Bonhof to Schäffer. Well, that was a bad one from you, Heynckes. Manfred Kaltz, a man who's taken over from Franz Beckenbauer as the sweeper in the West German national team, and he's done it very successfully as well. Keegan. Keller. Oh, he beats Vogts well. Leaves it for Bertl. A bad one there from Horst Bertl. Hamburg pushing forward now. Magath. Gets in his cross well. Bertl, can he get a shot in? He can, but it's blocked by Wittkamp. Nogly. Bertl again. And Schäffer. Wimmer. Chance for the counter-attack now. Herbert Wimmer. And Steffenhagen racing back to challenge him. Del Haya. Now, of course, Hamburg have had chance to reform their defence. Bonhof. He's given a goal kick. Let's take a look at that again. Bonhof with the pass. Heynckes and Ripp coming at him. Well, I think that was roughly the same sort of situation as the one, about 10 or 12 minutes ago between Bertie Vogts and Keller in the Mönchengladbach area. When I said there it was 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, and it was the same sort of 50-50 thing there. And Mr. Meuser deciding in favour of the defending team. Kaltz. Wittkamp. Oh, bad one from Jürgen Wittkamp. Memering. And Steffenhagen. Keegan. Oh, what a good effort by Keegan. Keegan. There's Steffenhagen. And a few shouts there for Keegan. On the turn, Keegan. Bonhof actually a little bit too far away from him there, and that ball wasn't very far off target. Just going over the top, skimming the bar, the Mönchengladbach goal. Schäffer. Simonsen. And turning around to look for the ball, and that gave Nogly a chance to intercept that pass. Magath. There's Keegan now in the left wing position. But as usual, Bonhof with him. And he gets in another shot. Grazing it across the face of the goal. And the small bunch of Hamburg fans here in the stadium shouting, Keegan. Wimmer. Oh, what a good run by Herbert Wimmer. Heynckes. Simonsen. Well tackled by Nogly. Alan Simonsen. Steffenhagen. He's got Schäffer with him and Klinkhammer, and Schäffer got a boot to the ball to Wittkamp. Simonsen straight away down the line to Wimmer. Almost without looking, as if he knew Wimmer would be there. Well, there's plenty of action here in both penalty areas. Good run here by Magath. Going right through on his own. And his shot blocked by Wittkamp. No, Schäffer it was. Number 6. Bonhof. And Simonsen. Gel high. Let's see if he shows what a turn of speed he's got. He can't quite keep the ball in play. Goal kick for Hamburg. Memering. Nogly. Nogly again. Oh, what a chance. It must be no. Keller couldn't quite get to the ball. Oh, what a let-off for Mönchengladbach. There's Nogly. A lovely little pass to Steffenhagen. Steffenhagen sees Keller. Hits it right across the face of the goal, but just a little bit too hard, and Keller couldn't quite get to it. So it's still Mönchengladbach 1, Hamburg 0. But there's no doubt that Hamburg are trying, and they're playing better than they have done for weeks. Bertl Vogts now. Simonsen. And Nogly certainly doing a very good job indeed of marking Simonsen. Manfred Kaltz. Good tackle by Vogts on Kaltz. Very quick into the tackle, little Bertl Vogts, like a terrier. Kaltz higher. Bonhof, he'll switch it, he does. Ball bending into Klinkhammer. But again, Klinkhammer well stopped by Steffenhagen. Schäffer. Bonhof. Both teams giving everything they've got. Wimmer. With the throw in. Bonhof. Tries to bend it in there. Kargus, though, reading it very well. Rudy Kargus, very experienced goalkeeper. Actually, he's been out of the game as well for a couple of weeks with a knee injury. You can probably see when we get another look at him, his one knee is heavily bandaged. And so Hamburg's reserve goalkeeper has had to stand in for him. He's done pretty well, mind you, but of course, Rudy Kargus is such a fine keeper that he's not the kind of player you can really replace just like that anyway. Keller looking for Keegan, but Bonhof beating the English international in the air this time. And now Delhaier, and look at him go down that right wing. Heynckes. Yup, Heynckes. And there you can see that Heynckes really has recovered from his old injury. He's got all his speed back, and he's fouled there this time. Obstruction by Ripp. Bonhof looking for Wittkamp and finding him. Wimmer back inside. Kulik. Nogly. Right at Bonhof. Simonsen. Little Alan Simonsen trying a shot. I think it was deflected though, actually. Yes, it was. It's going to be a corner. There you can see Simonsen and Nogly. Nogly about twice the size of Simonsen. But anyway, it's half-time. The whistle had obviously gone for half-time. I didn't hear it, though, but it did go. And we're already in the second half now with Hamburg to kick off. Half-time score, don't forget, Mönchengladbach 1, Hamburg 0. Steffenhagen to Hidien. Corner to Hamburg. As far as I can see, both teams the same. Only one substitute on. That was Bertl, who came on halfway through the first half for Zaczyk in the Hamburg team. Now Christian Kulik. And Klinkhammer on the overlap. Gets on his cross well. And the header back into the middle, up to the heads. Klinkhammer. Schäffer. Bonhof. A little misunderstanding between Wimmer and Simonsen, and Wimmer takes advantage of it in the end, though. And a bad centre by Wimmer. Bertl. Keller. That shot deflected. Keller actually, on occasion, giving Bertl folks a bit of trouble. Kleff just snatching the ball off the head of Keller. Must have got a bump on the ankle as he did so. Delhaier is pulled back there. Yeah, being held back by Hidien. And Hidien indicating that Delhaier was doing a bit of elbowing. But anyway, Mr. Meuser has decided in favour of Mönchengladbach, a free kick for the champions. Bonhof's going to take it. Is he going to try and bend one in? There's Rainer Bonhof again. And it's there, it's in the net. That's number 2 for Mönchengladbach. And there's the man who got it, Rainer Bonhof. Here's the free kick. Charles Delhaya put out a boot. The ball came back to Bonhof. He shot first time. Oh, and I think the ball was deflected by a Hamburg defender into the net, giving Kargus no chance at all. And so just 3 minutes into the second half, it's now Borussia Mönchengladbach 2, Hamburg SV 0. And the cheers there for Rainer Bonhof. Magath and Kleff at that far post, just watching the ball go over the top. Well, it's now going to be very difficult indeed for Hamburg to get back into this game. Mönchengladbach, of course, is such an experienced team. Look at that pass, 40 or 50 meters to Wimmer. Vogts was up there and actually in the box. Wimmer again. And Klinkhammer. There's Heynckes in the middle. Simonsen with Bertl and Ripp there as well. Bertl with the blonde hair. Wittkamp. Kulik with the corner. Nogly heading clear. Keegan. And look at Kevin Keegan go. And Vogts just getting his head to the ball before Keller could get to it. There's Vogts. Cheering there, by the way, was for Simonsen. Heynckes with a through pass, trying to find Simonsen. Again, a good tackle. Steffenhagen. Bertl. And Wittkamp winning that ball. Heynckes. Wimmer. Bonhof. Bonhof. Oh, he should have tried a shot there. He's got such a powerful shot. I know the angle is very acute, but still. Now Bonhof has to race all the way back, and he's certainly doing it. And another good tackle by Wittkamp. Wimmer. Delhaya going inside, going right through on his own. Karl Delhaya. Simonsen claiming handball. But look at that run by Delhaya, right through on his own. Pulls the ball back. Kargus actually got a hand to it. And I think the ball may have hit the hand of Manfred Kaltz. But there was no intentional handball in it. So the correct decision by Mr. Meuser. Oh, and that shot by Magath. Wolfgang Kleff. Kleff's having more to do today than he's had for a long time in a home match. Very Vogts. Wimmer. Rainer Bonhof. He'll try one. This time he really pulls it wide. Nearer to the corner flag than the goal post. Keegan now. Little chip into the box. Wittkamp there. Del higher. Kevin Keegan. Klinkhammer. Hamburg really pushing forward now in an effort to get back into this game. Don't forget they're trailing by 2-0. There's Kaltz. Kaltz and Kulik going with him. Wittkamp. Mistake there by Wittkamp. A good tackle. On Ripp. Throw in. Ripp to Magath. Ripp again. Bertl. Oh, it's there! Hamburg have pulled the goal back. Horst Bertl, the substitute, is the man who's done it. Ripp, the right back, with the cross. Bertl completely unmarked. Don't forget he was the substitute. All the Mönchengladbach players marking everybody else, but nobody marking Bertl.
2:1 Torschütze für den HSV, Bertl.
Well, that could make it interesting now. Mönchengladbach, the champions, only leading by 2-1. But I think it's fair to say that Hamburg certainly deserved that goal, because on a couple of occasions they've come very close indeed to scoring. Kargus calling for the ball, but what's it going to be? No, it's going to be a corner after all. The Hamburg players thought at first it was a goal kick. The linesman has decided it was a corner. Hidien still complaining that it wasn't, but still it is. No, he was saying, actually, Hidien was saying that the photographers must get further back, and the referee telling them to do so. But they're much too close to the goal line. Winfried Schäffer. Bonhof! Kulik! Well, again, everything happening in that Hamburg penalty area, but straight away they're back on the attack. With Bertl, their goal scorer. Wolfgang Kleff, who certainly couldn't be blamed for that goal. Simonsen. Simonsen beats Magath well. He's got Nogly in front of him. But switches play. Klinkhammer. Trying one from Kargus. No trouble at all for Rudy Kargus. And there you can see his right knee was bandaged, or his bandage rather. Steffenhagen. Manfred Kaltz. Good tackle by Wittkamp, but Bertl picks up the loose ball. And Keegan straight away Bonhof with him. Oh, and that was Kleff there. Bonhof. Simonsen. Herbert Wimmer now. Chance here for Simonsen, his shot is blocked. He's got another bite of the cherry. But actually, Heynckes, I thought before that should have taken a shot at goal. But still, Mönchengladbach on the attack. Wimmer. Wimmer. And Kargus. No trouble at all for Kleff. Run at Bonhof down the line. But again he's stopped. That was Hidien, took a wild boot at the ball there. But the referee deciding in favour of Hamburg, and Keegan on the attack now. Free kick given against Klinkhammer for a foul on Keegan. Instruction, says the referee. Keegan up there. His shot is blocked by Kleff, and it's a corner for Hamburg. Wolfgang Kleff really having his work cut out now as Hamburg go hard for the equaliser. Bonhof. Hamburg still on the attack with Nogly, but away come Gladbach now. Chance for the counter. Look at Alan Simonsen going for that ball. Del Hayer. Oh, and he stumbles. Just at the last moment, Keller Del Hayer stumbling there. And this gives Hamburg the opportunity to start another counter-attack of their own with Bertl. And Vogts saving at the last moment. But some tremendous end-to-end play. Both sides giving it everything they've got in these closing stages now. Just about 4 minutes left to play. There's the corner again, and Kleff, and Simonsen. Oh, Alan Simonsen again. Hamburg players claiming that it was dangerous play. Del Hayer. Oh, and if he'd got through there, he'd been way on his own. But he didn't. Winfried Schäffer. Number 12 there, you can see is Wohlers, who's come on for Kulik. Horst Wohlers. Actually, Wohlers looks a lot like Kulik. Heynckes. Simonsen tries one, and Kargus. Well, this is one of the most exciting and dramatic games seen in Mönchengladbach for many a long day. Simonsen, look at that shot, going right for the corner, but Kargus was off his line. He'd narrowed the angle, but a corner for the champions. Wittkamp is up there, number 4. Winfried Schäffer. Bonhof trying to bend it in. Kaltz. And Bertl. Well, I thought actually that was a foul by Vogts on Keegan, but the referee doesn't, and he's the man who counts. Wohlers. Del Hayer. Klinkhammer. Tries one. That wasn't far off target, actually. Just went skidding past that post. And the fans whistling now because they think that Mr. Meuser should blow his whistle. Wittkamp getting a boot to the ball. Finding Del Hayer. Wimmer. And Simonsen. Simonsen holding onto the ball, playing for time. Del Kargus. Couldn't quite get a shot in. Listen to those fans whistling. Mr. Meuser still playing on, I think quite correctly so. Naturally, the home fans have got their own stopwatches, which are in favour of their team. Keller tries one. And Kleff. Kleff telling his players to move upfield. Delhi beats Ripp. He's right through on his own. He's beaten Kargus, and there's Ripp and Hidien. Keller Delhi almost making it 3-1. Actually, it was Hidien he beat there, right through on his own. Ripp's coming across the cover. He gets his shot in. He beats Kargus. And then Ripp just gets to the ball before Keller Delhi. There he is. Well, the final whistle must go any second now. And another corner. And there it is. It's all over. And so Mönchengladbach have beaten Hamburg SV by 2-1 in a great game. Now, once again, here are the highlights of the game. Nogly trying a shot there, which Kleff, the Mönchengladbach keeper, does very well indeed to save. And right from the word go, Hamburg impressed me because they didn't just concentrate on playing defensive football. They tried to attack Mönchengladbach, even though Mönchengladbach playing at home. Wimmer, Schäffer, Mönchengladbach in tremendous form in recent weeks. There's Simonsen. Beautiful through pass to Delhi at full pace across to Heynckes, and there's number 1. And at half-time, 1-0 for the champions, for Borussia Mönchengladbach. At the start of the second half, again end-to-end play. But then in the 48th minute, 3 minutes into the second half, well, that was Hidien pulling Delhi's shirt. Hidien indicating that Delhi was elbowing him. But anyway, the referee, Mr. Meuser, gave a free kick for the champions, for Borussia Mönchengladbach. The free kick is going to be taken by Rainer Bonhof. And now watch Delhi there. Here's Bonhof. He likes to bend them in. Delhi gets a boot to the ball. Bonhof picks up the rebound and hits it first time into the net. Although I believe anyway that, and possibly we can see it in slow motion, that great shot from Rainer Bonhof was deflected by a Hamburg defender. There's the shot. And I think it was possibly Keller who was back there. So that made it 2-0. But even so, Hamburg didn't give up. Here, Jürgen Wittkamp is forced to give away a throw-in against Ripp. Ripp will take the throw-in to Magath, and then watch Horst Bertl, the blonde-headed with the number 14 in the middle. There's the cross from Ripp, and there's Bertl completely unmarked.